You wake up one morning and everything feels normal. You get out of bed, walk around, look outside. Life goes on exactly as it always has. The world feels familiar, stable, predictable. You check your phone, step outside, follow the same routine you've followed 1,000 times before. Nothing feels out of place. Nothing seems wrong. And yet, without realizing it, something else is making decisions for you. It doesn't force you. It doesn't scare you. It doesn't create panic. It doesn't raise its voice or draw attention. It simply nudges you, quietly guiding you in small, almost unnoticeable ways. And the thing doing this isn't a virus, an animal, or another human. It's a fungus. It sounds like a movie idea, something pulled straight from science fiction. But the unsettling truth is this already happens in nature. Not once, not rarely, but repeatedly. A fungus called Cordyceps infects certain insects and doesn't make them sick in the way we expect illness to look. It doesn't weaken them. It takes control of them. The ant still looks like an ant. It walks, climbs, stops. Its movements don't look strange or dramatic. To an outside observer, everything appears completely normal. But the ant is no longer acting on its own will. It leaves safe areas. It moves away from its colony. It heads toward places it would never choose on its own. It makes decisions that seem irrational, pointless, even self-destructive. Because what makes no sense for the ant is exactly what the fungus needs. These behaviors aren't random. They aren't mistakes. They are part of a perfectly efficient plan. And the most disturbing part is this. The ant doesn't resist. It doesn't panic. It doesn't try to escape. It never realizes anything is wrong. Everything feels normal right up until the very end. This is usually where people feel relieved. That only happens to insects, they say. Humans are far more complex. That could never happen to us. These thoughts feel comforting. They help us relax. They create distance between us and the idea. But they're also the most dangerous thoughts we can have. Because nature doesn't operate based on what makes us feel safe. We don't get to set the limits. Fungi are among the most adaptable life forms on Earth. When conditions change, they change. When environments become hostile, they don't disappear, they adjust. As the planet warms and conditions shift, organisms that once couldn't survive inside the human body are beginning to adapt. In the past, certain fungi were believed to be completely incapable of infecting humans. Today, some of them cause serious, even deadly infections. This isn't a sudden leap forward. It's a slow, quiet approach that's easy to ignore. No one is saying people will suddenly start roaming the streets like movie zombies. Real danger doesn't arrive loudly. It doesn't announce itself. Control isn't lost all at once. It erodes gradually. Behavior shifts without notice. Reactions change. Habits slowly evolve. You believe your choices are your own, yet you struggle to explain why you're making them or when they began to change. To control a living being, you don't need to make it scream. You don't need to turn it violent. You don't even need to completely transform it. Sometimes all it takes is a slight change in direction, and throughout history, humanity has been most wrong when it repeated the same sentence. That could never happen to us. Nature doesn't respect boundaries, especially the ones we draw to feel safe and in control. The real fear isn't zombies. The real fear is everything continuing as usual while your direction slowly changes. The days still feel normal. Life still moves forward. And yet, somewhere along the way, you stop being entirely in control. And the most frightening part is never remembering exactly when that change began. Because the most dangerous moment isn't losing control, it's failing to realize that you already have. If stories like this, dark, unsettling, and grounded in reality, interest you, make sure to check out the other videos on your screen. Some truths only become clearer when you keep watching.